Welcome back to JR Oil Paintings 101. We're going to finish this pretty painting up with a few trees and bushes. We're going to clean up some water lines that I see I've messed up, and we'll go from there. So we're going to do that real quick before I forget again. Some of my water lines got messed up, I see. So we're just going to hit some liquid white, get it on our brush here. Our brush. This is not a brush. This is a palette knife, isn't it? And then we're just going to just back and forth it a little bit. Because this is like a mess here is what it is. We're just going to call that a little sandbar. It's going to be a mess right there. And we'll cover it up with a tree or something. Alright, we're going to put a couple of little trees somewhere in here. Maybe we'll may just do some bushes here instead. Because this is, I kind of liking the background here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our little oval brush. Tap in a little bit of color. This is the oval brush. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to put in a couple of little, what are we going to do here? Yeah, let's do a couple of little things right here. Maybe a little tree here, maybe that's what that is. Put a little, gotta darken that up a little bit. It's a little too light. I'm gonna be right back there. I'll make a little bit of color over here. Well, color is leaving me. Made too big of a. I'll just do it that way. That'll work. There we go. Didn't make a big enough pile of paint there. So, we're just going to tap in your basic tree shape. A few bushes here. Don't make them all the same size. And watch the way your land go. Don't just go straight up, because this is where the lay of the land comes into effect. Here. Just kind of remember what you're doing. Think about it. Break that right there. I'm going to go up here just a little bit with a big old bush. That's the difference between a bush and a tree is just the size. You want a really big tree or a really big bush and a small tree, they're about the same thing. So there you go. We got the basics of a bush there, or bushes there. Now we're going to go to the other side. We won't leave that other side out. We'll put some highlights in just a minute. We're going to go with a little bit of a tree, bush, whatever you want to call it, right here, with a few trailing off bushes going down there, just like so. Like so. And then we just do. I think we'll put a bunch of bushes right here. Cover up some of this little bit of grassy area here that we put in. We kind of have it trail off right there. Finish putting in those. There, about like that. And now we're gonna go and get our other brush here for the highlights. We have our low lights installed. Now we're gonna do some highlighting. Highlights are always fun. I like highlights. That's where you see what you've done, what you've created here, as far as what kind of bushes and stuff you're gonna put in here. Now we're gonna have some bright ones, just for it to stand out, get a little contrast going here, because everything's pretty yellow and green. So we're gonna have a nice bright one right here. There is a bright one. Isn't that nice and bright? And we'll have our little buddy over here. Not quite as bright. And then we'll go into some I always have at least one little red bush somewhere in my paintings. Usually. And there he is. He's a nice bright pink one right there. I like him. He's pretty. I have a little bit of just vary your oranges and your gray, your oranges, your greens, your yellows. Shoot, you can even have a white one if you want. This is strictly up to you about what. Oh, he is a bright one. Now, what colors you want to use here? There's all kinds of colors in nature. Just pick you one out, or several. Pick you several out and just go with it. Now, there's some bushes and trees. They'll be looking a little bit better once we get some sticks and twigs and stuff in there. Now over here, we're gonna have a firecracker of a good time with this guy. There we go. I have some brightness in some of these. Yeah, remember, if your paint won't stick to this, but there is quite a bit of paint on the canvas right there. Add a little bit of thinner to it, because the thin paint will stick to a thicker one. I think anybody that's watched Bob Ross paint before, you can understand why I said that. I watched him paint for years and years and years before I even started trying to paint myself. We just varying the colors of what we got going on here. We're just making all bushes here and there and there and here. And there. And if you you can get you a white one in there that's really bright. I just dull him up. You can just tap him a few times, he won't be as quite as bright. I think that's what happened with me as a kid. Somebody tapped me a few times so I didn't get to be as bright as I should have been. Here we go. This is just kind of back and forth. We're just about going to wrap this one up. There's not a whole lot left except gonna finish adding the bushes here, and I'm gonna do some twigs and sticks to hold these bushes up. But that's gonna be about it for this one. We're gonna go ahead and take our little palette knife right there on the edge. You can either get it this way and you'll have some thin sticks like this one that don't barely show up, or you can go some big ones and you got some, you have twigs and sticks and trunks and everything else right there. Mainly keep to the dark. You can scratch away a few little bit of color here and there, but don't want to scratch away too much of it. And just like that. You will have what looks almost like a finished painting. Now you could sit here and piddle one to death for years and years and years before you finally decide it's finished. So you got to decide when to stop playing with them. Don't let anybody decide for you. If you think it's done, then it's done. Remember, everybody's going to see your painting different than you do. There's one thing we got to do here before I call this done. We got to clean up the edge here. So we'll take our little brush that has the grass color on it, make a few little bit more grass here on the bottom of this dude, and call him good. And just clean up his foots like that. And I believe we're going to call that done, or at least I am. So I hope you enjoyed that one or this one. This one has a little special place in my heart for it. My late wife loved this area, including the lake in Alaska. So this one is titled Greta's Place. That was my wife's name, so here we go. This one with a 2 and a 6 on it. I'm going to get the paint to stick in it. Which third I got to put in this thing. There we go. 2, 6. You have to trust me, that's a 6. All right. Well, again, thank you for tuning in. We're going to call that one done. And that's probably going to be it for today. I might be able to paint another one this evening. I don't know. Depends on if I get my daily chores done around the house. You know how it is. But we're going to sign off for right now. And I hope you tune back in, because I really do enjoy doing these little videos for you. I hope you enjoy watching them. So for now, we'll call it good, and we will talk to you shortly. Goodbye.